All right, folks, we've got a problem. We've got a really big problem. And before we start talking about that, you guys might notice that this isn't part 3 to our Mississippi River video series. Out of all honesty, traveling back, we just were ready to get home, and it was a lot of the same. Just stopping at hotels, going out to eat and stuff. Right before we start talking about our problem right now, you'll notice that I am not at Lake Mead. Although you saw the title of this video and all that, we're going to start talking about that right now. We figured might as well enjoy our day here at beautiful Boulder City Park Pond in Boulder City. They just stocked it with some trout, you know, great eating fish. So we're gonna do a little bit of fishing, but they actually made it illegal to film at Lake Mead. I know a lot of people have been putting it in the comment section down below, sending me it on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. You know, everybody's like, what's your opinions on this? What are you thinking is going on and stuff? And we haven't been talking about it a lot because we've wanted to let some time roll by, kind of process our thoughts and see if it's true or not. Sure enough, it's true. The Lake Mead website got updated, and now you need a permit to film. And it's not exactly an easy process to get the permits and stuff. So it's crazy right now because now that they made it illegal, if you get caught filming there for commercial reasons, which is commercial reasons are considered for YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere where you might be making a little bit of money is a commercial reason. You can get thousands of dollars in fines and literally end up 6 months in prison. You know, I don't feel like going to jail right now, so we're out here fishing somewhere else, talking about the lake right now, and you know where we're gonna see this future going. We got our rods set up, and you notice we got Senior watching them.
You're right in the sun.
The sun's at an awkward spot right now.
On this side. Like Adrian was saying, there's a problem. There's issues with filming at Lake Mead now. I don't want to go out there and mess around with that until I figure out exactly what needs to be done, because there's a lot of eyeballs on our channel, and we knew something like this was going to happen eventually.
With all of the attention being brought to Lake Mead, huh?
Yeah, there was a lot of attention going towards Mead. When we talked about Mead, it was because we were out there fishing, and a lot of it, all of it was positive, trying to help out the marina and stuff that was out there. But for whatever reason, they made it illegal to film out there now. And the weird thing about it is, yeah, you can get a permit, but it's a minimum of 10 business days for your permit to be processed. I don't know why they would do that. So if anyone that works there is watching this, think about 10 business days. And then you add the weekends into that. So say 14 days.
Minimum.
We can only get the weather out about 10 days. So if I go and I put a permit, which costs me $200, minimum of 10 business days out, and then all of a sudden the weather turns, I can't get my money back. They say once you put it in and the dates are approved, you can't get your money back. So it's
even if you get denied, you can't get your money back.
Yeah. So if I turn it in, I get denied because they don't approve what I'm filming. I lose my $200. The weather changes and I can't go out there, I lose my $200. And 10 days is the minimum. Pretty much, YouTubers, you're done if you're monetizing or anything like that. So it's only a matter of time before it happens to a lot more things. You know, drones got hit really hard, and now pretty much you need a pilot's license to drive a drone anywhere near Vegas. You're not going to be able to film on Lake Mead if you're monetizing or doing anything like that. At what point does everything become illegal? You know, everybody wants to make laws. They're slowly taking away our rights. Just laws keep coming. So they keep piling on. 50 years ago, you could go out in your front yard in your lawn and take a dump in your grass if you wanted, or pee next to a tree. Now you're going to prison. You'll probably have 3 felonies by the time you go pee out in your front yard and end up on a sex offender list. So laws just keep coming. Nobody's ever taken them away. But as of right now, we're just gonna go with the flow, ask more questions and see what's going on. And that's the only thing I can think of doing right now, because 6 months in jail for filming, something wrong with that.
At the end of the day, Lake Mead is a federal reservoir, and it's one of the most important reservoirs in the entire country. So because of that, they're gonna regulate it a little bit different than other ones. And this is obviously a bummer because our videos depend upon it. Now, when they did that, it's like all national parks now. So we can't go film down on the river. We can't film Lake Mead. We can't go up to Lake Powell and film. All of that's cut off. And I don't know if you guys looked at a map lately, but here in Las Vegas, we don't got a lot of water around us. So our whole summers and stuff, all of our content would come out of Lake Mead. all of our videos, all of our recent videos, and all of you guys, a majority of you guys have been following because of that content lately, really enjoying it. And we don't know, where that's going to lead from this point on. We're going to try our best, once again, like we're saying, to, figure out the permit system and see if there's any way we can get out and continue filming. But there's no promise. So if you guys know anything on it, if you think this is right or wrong or whatever your opinion is, we want to read some of them down in the comments down below. So go ahead and drop down an opinion, drop down what you think, is going on. So where this gets very, very interesting, the reason it was legal to film at Lake Mead without a permit is there was somebody who filmed like a little movie or something not super long ago, but back in the day, and they tried to get him in trouble for filming at Lake Mead without a permit, and he actually took it to court. They went to court, and a judge ruled that it was unconstitutional to limit film out at Lake Mead, restricting people and stuff like that. So that's already been ruled like that before. They kind of backtracked it and made it to where you need a permit again. So we don't know where this is going to go, like we're saying. But there's just a lot going on, guys. Since the water is dropping and it's still expected to drop even farther, they're actually going to ban boats pretty soon at Lake Mead. Here soon, there's been a bunch of people protesting it and going and showing support for Lake Mead and stuff, because the feds are actually talking about completely shutting down all boating on Lake Mead. So there's a lot going on, and it's unfortunate we can't go out there right now, but we're still enjoying a beautiful day. You can't let something like that throw you down, because that was a lot of our content was made out there on that lake throughout the years. So that's just a little obstacle, and we're out here enjoying a beautiful day out here at Boulder City Park Pond. And see if we can't catch a couple trout and fry them up. Well, here's a little pole I'm going to be using today. It's a little pocket pole. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I already got some moss because I had to switch my bait out, but I'm going to fish with a little bit of power bait Kentucky rig, and we're going to see if this works. Just picked it up at Walmart on the way out here. This is just a simple Carolina rig, and it's like as simple as it gets. I don't even have a little swivel. I just got 2 split shots right there to about 1.5 to 2 foot leader to some power bait. Little hook with some garlic scented power bait. All you need right here.
Look at this little guy.
Oh my, no wonder he was nibbling. They stocked them like that. Gigi, you could eat them whole.
So we just came out here to hang out, have a good time, get some sun. Getting a little bit light. Gotta get my tan going again. It's a nice little fish. Yeah.
I think we might have a fish on. Is he still on it? Got him. There you go, Jew. He's gonna tingle up my little mini pole. Oh, it's a nice one too. There's dinner.
So right here, nice rainbow trout. They actually stock these guys. Instead of going to the store, you just buy your license, you come out here and you catch it fresh and you eat it. Dang, they got sharp teeth.
Yeah.
I usually stick my finger down their throat to get my hook out.
That's a pretty big one right there for a stalker.
This guy has some teeth. Juju's fish. Damn. Keep them fresh.
And that was on that little power bait rig I just showed, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect. It's a good eating one right there.
You get them on the little pole?
I had a fish for a second. Let's see if I got him. I think I lost him. I couldn't set the hook, but I had one for a second right there. Right there. Oh. Dang it, I lost this one. Yep, there's one right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm filming you. You're just gonna walk them out. Dang it. I just lost one on this little pole right here. And then he caught one.
You're missing out. They're over here.
I just lost one too. Oh, it's another good one.
It was like a 3-pounder.
Divided by 2. That's a good one though. Heck yeah. More dinner. I'm gonna cast out mine again. I'm trying to catch one on this little pole. I got one, Jew.
You got one on the little pole.
Look at, ooh, got a monster.
Look at that little
You can
thing.
barely see the rod moving. Look at that. Look at how little the rod's moving. It's either a little fish or you don't even know he's hooked yet.
Oh yeah, he's a little one.
We're gonna go ahead and let this guy go.
A lot of you guys say to wet your hands before touching trout. That's a good idea if you're gonna release them.
Yep.
If you're gonna cook them like we're gonna do to those guys, we don't worry about it. But yeah, you want to wet your hands before you touch the ones you're gonna release.
Beautiful little trout. They're jumping all around here. We're gonna catch another one on that little pole. Hopefully another bigger one. Oh, there he goes.
Another fryer, look at that.
So you're allowed 3 fish. Gina just caught his limit. I'm over here trying this little thing.
I figured I'd be finished with my limit and I'm done fishing. If I release this guy, I can continue to fish for my third, but I think I'm done. It's starting to get dark. Look at Adrian caught a duck.
I know, they're running
It's on his leg.
They're going over my leg.
Oh man, you better hope you don't take off. Yeah, I'm finished. If you haven't noticed, check out this t-shirt, Sin City Outdoors t-shirt. Got some new hats, got some t-shirts, got the golden dirt bags on the Sin City Outdoors website. Every purchase helps support what we're doing out here. We're going to be traveling a lot more because we can't film on Lake Mead, so all these purchases support that. Appreciate it.
Finally hooked one up. It's taking a while. He's taking drag. It takes forever to reel this thing in though.
Oh, you're going to get spooled if you catch anything bigger.
Oh.
Oh.
Can you pick that pull up?
You're good, you're good.
What the?
Oh man, it's tangled.
There's my first keeper. I could have a ton more, but that little pole can't set the hook at all. There we go.
Panfish master.
You caught one about the size of a panfish.
It's not a keeper. He's alive to eat another piece of bait. Can't beat this view. You missed about 10 fish. The problem with those little poles, the pressure doesn't stay on the line, causing it to pop out of the fish's mouth. That's why we pay a lot of money for these long poles. They got extra bend in them and all that stuff, right, you?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's why.
Extra bend.
So we're still out here. I caught my 3 fish about an hour ago and these guys are struggling. Nah, they like to fish, so they don't want to hook up right away. You know what I mean? So they can sit out here and freeze their butts off, I guess. Well, anyway, we're going to go back to the house, cook these guys up. It's 39 degrees out here, about 40, low 40s. So it's time to get out of here. It's getting a little hot.
So we let go a bunch of small ones, but there's today's keep. So we're going to go ahead, get home, flame up, fry them up. If you guys don't know, the trout that they stock in these little ponds and stuff are absolutely incredible eating. So I'm actually super excited for this. This is Senior's favorite fish, little stalker trout. All right, we're home now. I already cleaned up the fish. We got them in a little bit of flour, breadcrumbs, oil powder, garlic, salt, pepper, just the basic stuff. But we're gonna fry them up, cook them up, and they should be delicious. This is the best part about catching those stalker trout just from right down the road. Be a little bit hotter, but they're already in.
Dang, they look good with those cuts like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it fried all the way through.
Let's see if it's ready. They're ready.
I don't know what that was, but it was crunchy and ready.
It's just about as fresh as it gets right here. Freshly fried fish. We don't have any lemon on it. We're probably gonna need to squeeze a lemon on it, but that's good. It's super soft. It's good. It's weirdly soft. Did you cook it all though? Yeah. It's good. It's good. I like it. Plenty hot. It's cooked. Yeah. It's good though. It's good. That's what happens when you fry them whole like that. It's not like that thinly fried fish where it's gonna be completely like dry throughout. This is still moist in the middle. See the steam's coming out.
Yeah, I like when it's thin and it's completely crunchy.
You can't do it when they're full. That's good. This one might be a little more crunchy.
Bought those one chairs with the spring. They have like that spring on the bottom. Not with my weight, it's gonna look like you're way bigger.
Watch it.
My spring's all the way to. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that. Mine's on the highest right now.
And we still storage.
But anyway, check out this tail right here. It's the best part. Pull off this tail and crunch through it. Your life will be changed forever.
It's nature's shit. What are you thinking about the whole Lake Mead deal?
I guess it was a meeting like 4 or 5 days ago when we were on the East Coast. We were out there filming. Guess they had a meeting because they were trying to ban boats, so they had the public go in there and talk. And I guess 150 of you guys showed up, so that's awesome. They're gonna have another one, but it's in Arizona somewhere. So I don't know what's going on with that. But as far as filming, we're just gonna lay low. We're smart enough to know that a lot of that probably has something to do with the YouTubers that have been out there filming. So it's not like a surprise. A lot of you guys have been saying, watch out, they're gonna ban it or do something. You guys know what it is. we're still going to continue to go out there and fish as long as it's legal to take our boats out there. But we're fishermen, we'll be out there and we'll be coming back and letting you guys know what we see. We don't necessarily have to film it. And the news will be covering it too, and other Instagrammers and stuff, so we'll just go ahead and scan the internet, see what we can find.
I heard some people say that within the next year that the lake is expected to drop maybe another 30 feet or so. And right there where the boat launch is, the main one, the deepest spot is only in around the 40-foot-ish mark. If they kept, you know, building it straight, they'd have to literally build a completely new launch ramp. And they might just give up on it because if the lake keeps dropping, that's a lot of money that they got to keep on extending it. And then it might just, you know, they might just run out of lake eventually there. So it's kind of understandable. It's a bad situation. Like Senior said, we're going to kind of roll with the punches, see where we kind of end up, see where we can film, see where we can't, and how we can keep everybody informed. But as far as filming and the future of boating on the lake, it's not looking too hot right now. There's not much more to be said than we can't film there anymore, so we're gonna have to figure out something. But you got any closing out thoughts?
So we're gonna go ahead and go through that process of filling out one of their applications. We'll fill it out, tell them we're gonna go out there and fish and kind of what we're gonna do. So we'll see how fast they process it. I doubt they have, you know, just hundreds of them waiting, because it's $200 to even fill it out, and then if you get turned down, your $200 is gone. So we'll keep you informed on that. Besides that, we've had a great year, and we really appreciate all the support you guys have given. These hats have been selling, I mean, can't say off the chain, but off the box, you know. But these hats have been selling like crazy. People say, we don't wear hats, we want shirts. So these Sin City shirts right here, if you want to look a little bit more muscular, they have these type of shirts. And then that style is the Gildan style, which is pretty cool.
They fit true too.
Yeah,
this is a large.
Sure looks all dusty.
I know, I was right there frying.
They fit true. So we got shirts, we got hats, we got golden dirt bags.
So as promised, we've been giving back slowly for all the support you guys have been showing. We gave out a lot of t-shirts today, stickers. We sent out all 10 of those golden dirt bags we promised to. So by the time this video is live, I'm actually down in Arizona. I've got a little deer tag I'm trying to punch. See if I can get some venison for the freezer. Juju's bull came back in, meat's absolutely great. And we're gonna see if we can add some venison to the freezer also. We got a big freezer here just for our wild game. You know, we had a deep freezer that we sold because we don't like deep freezers. We like these kind of freezers, but this was his whole bull elk. So it's all professionally packaged. Pretty much everything in here. There's a little bit of striped bass down there, but pretty much everything in here is all bull elk meat. So tons and tons of meat from that bull, and it turned out amazing. Got little sausages, got summer sausage, burgers, steaks, got some chorizo down there. This is all gonna be eaten. A lot of it's gonna be given to family. As we said, hunting is a way to feed the family. And I'm gonna see if I can't go add some venison to this freezer in a couple days. So you guys definitely wanna stay tuned for that. I really do appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see what we do in the future from here, but I appreciate you guys' support. You guys are absolutely amazing. We got the best fans in the world. Thank you guys for staying along for this whole journey and process of just making these videos. So I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.